When your dog suddenly starts kicking in their sleep, your first thought might be, are they running in a dream? Honestly, maybe. It makes sense to think that. Their paws twitch, their nose moves, their tail may flick. Sometimes they make a tiny sound, almost like they are reacting to something we cannot see. So yes, it can look like they are doing something in a dream. But if we want to explain it more carefully, we need to look at what happens during sleep. Dogs, like humans, do not stay in one kind of sleep all night. They move through different sleep stages. Some stages are lighter, some are deeper. One important stage is called REM sleep. REM sleep is the stage most often linked with vivid dreams. During REM sleep, the brain becomes more active than it is in many other parts of sleep. At the same time, the body usually stays mostly still. More specifically, muscle tone is reduced during REM sleep. That helps prevent the animal from fully acting out the activity happening in the brain. So if the brain is active, the body does not usually turn every signal into a large movement. But this system is not perfect. Small movement signals can still show up. That is why you may see a paw twitch, a nose movement, a tail flick, or a few soft sounds while your dog is asleep. These small movements are usually local, brief, and mild. They can be cute to watch, but they do not prove that your dog is literally chasing a rabbit. That might be one possible story. The more accurate point is simpler. Your dog's sleeping brain is still active, and some of that activity can appear as small body movements. Researchers at Eötvös Loránd University in Hungary have studied dog sleep using tools like EEG recordings. EEG records patterns of electrical activity in the brain. That kind of research shows that dog sleep is not just an empty pause. The sleeping brain can still show organized activity. Sleep may be connected to learning, memory, and the way the brain processes experience. There is also a famous animal study from MIT that helps explain this idea. Researchers had rats run through mazes during the day. Then they looked at the rats' brain activity while they slept. They found that some patterns during sleep looked similar to patterns from the maze. That does not mean a rat study directly proves what every dog is dreaming about, and it does not let us watch a sleeping dog and know the exact content of the dream. But it supports a useful idea. During sleep, the brain may return to parts of recent experience. So when your dog kicks in their sleep, we cannot say for sure. They are definitely chasing something. What we can say is more careful. Their brain may be processing information from the day. A walk, a game, a new smell, your voice, someone at the door, the route you took outside, the toy they played with before bedtime. To us, those details may seem small. To a dog, they are real pieces of the day. Most small kicks, twitches, and quiet sounds are normal. If the movement is mild, brief, and your dog wakes up normally afterward, you usually do not need to panic. You also do not need to wake them up right away. If a dog is sleeping peacefully, suddenly waking them can startle them. A better first response is to observe. Is the movement small? Does it stop quickly? Does the body still look relaxed? Does your dog act normal after waking? If yes, it is usually just normal sleep movement. But some signs are worth taking more seriously. If the movement is very violent, lasts a long time, happens while your dog is awake, or your dog seems confused afterward, ask a vet. If you are unsure, record a short video. That can help a vet see what actually happened instead of relying only on a description. So the next time your dog gives a few little kicks in their sleep, you do not have to panic. It may be connected to dreaming. It may also be part of the brain processing the day. The important thing is the pattern. Small, brief, and normal afterward is usually not a problem. Violent, prolonged, awake, or followed by confusion deserves a vet's opinion. Your dog's body is resting. Their brain may still be active, and a few tiny sleep movements are often just part of that process.